Now, just because I'm going to show you how to apply a stroke without running into problems doesn't mean I want you to use strokes. Remember all those examples that you saw from the other students before you. Were there a lot of strokes in there? Were there a lot of effects? Were there a lot of anything other than nice, clean typography? Okay, so let's look at how a stroke works. I'm going to switch back to the default. White fill, black stroke, just by clicking right there, and there's a white fill and a black stroke. So what's wrong with that? Well, let's increase the size of the stroke. And look at how our letters have been destroyed. What's happening to them? The problem is the stroke cuts into the fill, which worked for my Studio SCO back in, well, right here, because I wanted these the same height, wanted them the same apparent height. But here, it's disastrous. So, how do you fix it? Window, appearance. Okay, the appearance panel looks like this right here. If I click on it, there's the appearance panel. And if I double click on characters right here, you see I have no stroke and a fill. So let's make no fill and no stroke. Yeah. And then click on type up here. If we click once, when we select this, our type gets selected. There's nothing here, and you can see it's point type, point text, because we clicked for the insert. Now, if you double click, nothing happens. If you right click, nothing happens. You have to go to the hamburger menu and say, add new fill. And let's change our fill to white and change our stroke to black. And hey, doesn't that look just like that one? Yeah. And if we increase the size, it looks exactly like that one. So what's the trick? Grab the fill and drag it above the stroke. And now you have nice clean strokes around text that's fully defined by the fill, not encroached upon by the stroke. Now, my great idea about the negative space and all that, it might work, but now I'm kind of looking at this going, But the cool thing is, this is still editable text. I can still kern this with the stroke intact. So, what might happen? What else might I accomplish? That's kind of interesting. Could I merge all this? Well, that's for another video, another time. But what I do want you to do, absolutely positively, is to experiment with different names, with different typography, with different kerning, leading, tracking strategies, and work towards elegant simplicity, not cluttered complexity. Right? Right? Let's cut not to that. And just remember, don't be strange. Come up with some cool ideas. Oh my goodness, that one's so good. She went by Nikki, but she used Christine. She used Christy because it fit her CSD. Pretty cool.